Happy New Year's Eve. I'm KHOU Meteorologist Kim Castro. We got some big changes headed our way for 2022 in the weather department, so let me walk you through them. All right, we're wrapping up the year on a warm note, much like the rest of December has been. We will max out in the low 80s this afternoon. For our New Year's Eve forecast, it's going to be very mild and comfortable. You won't have to check the weather app throughout the night. The temperature is going to hold steady right at 75 degrees by the time you're headed outdoors for your celebration. You're not going to need a jacket. You'll be fine with just whatever you are planning on wearing. We're going to be partly cloudy, seeing that cloud cover build overnight, and that's going to trap some of that daytime warmth. As for the start of the new year, we're still going to hold on to the warmth. In fact, it's going to feel like 85 degrees. The high temperature will be 84, but because of the added moisture, it's going to feel slightly warmer than that, and we can't ignore what comes next. It is only going to feel like the mid-30s as we head into Sunday. Normal for this time of year is 63 degrees. So we're going to go from Saturday feeling like it's 22 degrees above normal to then feeling like it's 28 degrees below normal as we head into Sunday. So we got a big front pushing through. And there it is, right at 6:30 for our Saturday afternoon. Dallas is going to start to see the first of that front pushing through from El Paso all the way up to Dallas. As we fast forward through time, overnight Saturday into Sunday, that front pushes down into Austin, San Antonio, Del Rio, with temperatures dropping there into the mid-40s and continuing to drop behind that front. It gets over to us and moves offshore right around the 8 o'clock hour. So we're going to be waking up to some very chilly air. Not only that, but we're going to be dealing with wind, and that's going to make it feel even colder. We'll have a look at those wind speeds in a moment, but actual temperatures waking up Sunday morning will be in the mid to upper 30s. All right, now let's talk about the wind, because whatever direction the wind blows, that's how we're affected temperature-wise. So we've been having that southerly flow, which means we're bringing in moisture and warmth from the Gulf. And that's how you can see we'll continue to feel that for tomorrow, which is why temperatures will again be pushing records. As we transition into Sunday and welcome that front, we're going to drag in air from the north, and a breezy air at that. So wind gusts 9 o'clock in the morning, 23 miles an hour at College Station, Brenham 24 miles an hour, Tomball 22 miles an hour. Same deal for Sugar Land, Pearland 20 miles an hour. Everybody right around the 20 mile an hour range. Gusts getting up to 30 miles an hour. So breezy, chilly, which means we got to factor in the wind chill value for this front. So here we go. Feels like 70 degrees as we transition into our Sunday. And behind that front, those temperatures drop quickly. So already feeling like the upper 40s for Bush pushing towards the coast. That's overnight Sunday at 4:30 in the morning. As we continue to usher in that cool air, the Arctic blast, that cool Canada continental air, temperatures continue to drop. Look at that. In the 20s for much of the metro, even Galveston feeling at that freezing mark, 32 degrees. Now talk about our northern counties, College Station in the teens. Huntsville feels like 18 degrees for you at 9 o'clock on Sunday. So actual temperatures will be very telling of what it'll really feel like outside. What is a wind chill value, in case you were wondering? So anytime we see a drop in temperatures, our body exerts some heat and it tries to insulate itself. However, when we see the wind factor in, all of the warmth that we have around our body gets blown away. So it feels even colder than the actual temperatures. So we're going to see a very stark difference transitioning from the end of 2021 into 2022. The start of the new year, January 1st, still seeing record-breaking heat. Not only potential, but it's almost a shoo-in at this point. The forecast, 84 degrees. The last record, 81. That's in 2006. But bear in mind, that's going to be very temporary, because that 7-day forecast shows us that front is going to move in, and it's going to move in a hurry and make its mark known. So for our New Year's Eve, we're forecasting 82 degrees. That is the old record, so potentially tying another one, maybe even breaking it for today. As for our Saturday, New Year's Day, another record-breaking day. But have a look at Sunday. 44 degrees is the high, but like we talked about with that added wind chill value, it's going to feel about 10 degrees cooler than that. So it's going to actually feel like the mid-30s. Temperatures waking up even cooler for our Monday morning and then rebounding into the mid-50s. But we then quickly start to pick up steam. By Tuesday, temperatures are pretty seasonable. Remember, 63 degrees is right where we should be for this time of year. And then we start to pick up the pace even more so as we head into the middle of the week. Mid-70s and then upper 60s on Thursday. We're tracking another front, but certainly not as impactful as the one that we are going to be feeling on Sunday. So bottom line is, make sure you prepare. You got to take care of your people. So if any of your neighbors don't have good heating, make sure you're checking up on them, giving them extra blankets, and just making sure that they're comfortable and keeping a close eye on them. You want to make sure you're taking care of your pets. If your pets typically sleep outdoors, it's time to let them inside, and you put them in a little closed off space so you can watch them closely, and your plants. You want to make sure if you're able to cover those up or bring them inside, it's advised to do that. This is the first freeze of the season. We haven't seen temperatures like this in quite some time. In fact, we've been dealing with record heat and humidity, so make sure you are weather aware. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock, and I'll keep you updated on our weekend newscast.